Welcome to April, the month of the dragon and the year of the snake. What does it mean? Let's find out. My name is Lydia Griffith, and this is the Feng Shui and Bazi Chinese Astrology channel. I'm very happy to see you today. And often I read the charts of famous people. I think it helps us to better understand our own astrology and our own lives. So if this is a subject, Feng Shui, Chinese astrology, that spark interest for you, please subscribe, like, hit the bell so you don't miss a single video. Lots coming out this week. The best and worst days of April. That's a big video and it's got a lot of information. You definitely want to check it out and watch it till the end. Then I've also got the Flying Stars Feng Shui video coming out, plus the weekly video. And this one. There might actually be 4 videos this week. Could it be? I might stagger them a little bit. But that's that's the crux of what I have for April. And I will say that in March, I started doing the weekly forecast and also the administration's astrology, like President Trump. His forecast for April. That's a big video. It's kind of gone a little bit viral. Never know which of these videos is going to really spark interest and hit that algorithm bell. But these are ways that we can use astrology to assuage the stress and anxiety that we're feeling when there is a lot of destabilizing change and chaos going on around us, which is 2025. Just saying. It's a year of transformation. It's the year of the snake. So I am on my blog on Karma Chameleon sharing this with you. And this is a little video, not as long as my other ones. We're just talking about the astrology for the Chinese horoscope for April. So, and I like to give you a journal prompt. I like to give you a focus for this month, so it's not so overwhelming, okay? So the journal prompt for April is, and you can put your answer to start this thing off. How do I talk to myself? And how do I nurture my mental health? April arrives on the 5th. The 3 pillars, the year, the month, and the day that we start April really speaks of spring. But it feels like there's an interruption to our spring. And think about what spring is as a season. It's a time of planting seeds. It's a time of seeing flowers return and the leaves come back on the trees, unless you happen to be in Australia where the leaves are falling and it's the opposite. But for where I am in Virginia in the United States, it's in spring. And this astrology is very much spring. It's a yin water rabbit day, a yang metal dragon month, in a yin wood snake year. And the flying stars for April reveals a lot of opportunities for success and wealth, but also a caution to our mental health and our relationships. The relationships could be having some troubles, according to our Flying Stars Feng Shui. So watch that video. And even if you haven't had your home feng shuied, it is so important to know what directions each room of your home sits in. If you need help with that, I happen to be a 22 plus year veteran Flying Star, or not Flying Stars, Feng Shui consultant. So, yeah. So when we look at this 3 pillars, right, for this month, April starts on a spring day. It's yin water, which is like dew, morning dew. And the rabbit is yin wood, which is grass and flowers. And leaves returning to the trees. The vibe of the month can be seen 2 ways. Your choice. We always have a choice. Even when we think we don't have a choice, we do. Now, here we go. It can be seen as destructive or constructive, depending on how you use it or how it uses you. Because yang metal is like a big machine, like a plow or a tractor. If we're talking about spring, and I do live in the country, surrounded by farms. And the dragon is fertile earth. So the month of April is therefore either sowing the seeds of potential future growth and abundance, or a heavy oppressive force ripping up what you have already started to enact and create. Okay? That's a big statement there. And that is the whole theme of April. Are you using the tools to create, or is the tool using you to destroy what you're creating? And remember those words as you move through the month and are doing your day-to-day and especially in your work. Okay. The dragon and the snake together are an interesting pairing, and I think they work well together. The snake is in the background, sensing, intuiting, and discerning what's the right direction to go and what is needed. And the dragon is the leader here that takes action, innovates, and imagines in big rainbow brushstrokes. Together, they can create some amazing things. So use this to your advantage. It is a month of creation. And that does not necessarily mean artistry, music and painting and so forth. You could be a plumber and still be creative with how you are using your plumbing skills. You could be creative in how you are communicating. You could be creative in many ways. We are all creatives. Don't allow self-talk to tell you otherwise. How are you talking to yourself? Don't hit replay on the people in your life, your childhood especially, that told you you are anything other than fabulous, worthy, and more than enough, and awesome, just how you are, showing up as your authentic self. Tell ya. Be fierce in the most delightful way. So I got some things for you to help you out. If the mood of the month feels anxious, combative, or you find yourself struggling with your mental health, again, we're dovetailing the Chinese astrology with Feng Shui. You cannot live your energetic life in an energetic container, which is a home, and not have it all interacting together. It is a dance of qi. It's a dance of the elements. So here's a few things you can do. Now, I did this breath in one of my other videos. We're going to do it again here. So get outside, turn your face to the sun, place hands over your heart. Deep breath in. Exhale, open wide, face to the sun, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep going. And when you finish, when you feel more alive than you have in a long time, wrap your arms around yourself. Take baths with essential oils that boost the mood, like orange or lemon oil for depression, rose oil as a heart tonic and to invoke joy, rosemary oil for your nervous system, but not if you're pregnant. Journal about what's sitting on your heart. Reach out to a friend who's not going to berate you. What's wrong with you? Why aren't you happy? Blah. Or try and fix you. Or be anything other than supportive and fun and a tonic to your aching heart. Don't gather with people that are all going to have a bitch fest about the thing you're pissed off about. That is so counterproductive. In fact, avoid people that are your, I don't want to say Debbie Downers, because I have a dear friend named Debbie and she is not a downer. She's somebody I reach out to. She is an inspiration for me. And we always laugh hard. That's what you want. You want to hang out with people that light you up. That when you leave, being in their presence, you're like, God, I feel great. Aren't they a fabulous friend? Do activities that light up your heart. Go on an inspiring retreat, like at my house. I have beautiful retreats several times a month. Keep life simple. That's a theme for the whole year, if not life. To act with mindfulness, to adopt a more quiet demeanor. And knowing you don't have to respond to every text, every email, every, as soon as you hear that ping. And I'll tell you another secret I have, turn your phone on silent. You know, the days when we didn't have these smartphones, there was so much less noise in the world. Turn that thing off. Turn the ringer off and then check it a few times a day. The world will not fall apart. And you do not ever have to apologize when you are taking care of yourself. Good messaging, friends. Another thing I should have put in this blog that comes to mind is April is a great month to do a spring cleaning. Winter's over, open the windows, get fresh air in and the winter stale air out. Sage the F out of your house, room by room. Sage everything. And notice what is working in your house and what isn't. And again, if you need a Feng Shui consultation, I would love to come to your home. Virtually, of course, which is amazing. I can visit you wherever you are in this beautiful world. But it is a great time to spring clean. Reorganize your closets, take stuff to the charity donation places, have a yard sale, whatever you want to do. Maybe coordinate a neighborhood yard sale. And that's another thing, friends. Find community. Be bold and brave with your tender self. And go out and join groups. I was thinking of doing this. I'm going to buy a pickleball racket, some can of balls. I'm just going to show up, see if I can find some people to play with. Perfect strangers on the court. I don't care. That's the kind of mood that breaks us from the spell of the stuck, right? And these are the ways that we soothe ourselves. But yeah, think of the dragon like one of its claws has a big paintbrush full of rainbow colors. And the whole month, you are arcing across your days painting rainbows. Let's do that. Let's do that. So feel free to put in the comments how you are going to bring joy into your month. What are you creating, friend? What are you creating? I'm hoping to be creating the biggest garden I've ever done. Stay tuned for that. Gardening is such a hit or miss, depending on the weather. Anyway, big love to you. Thank you so much for watching. Blessings to us all as we head into April. May it be a far more gentle experience than March. And until next time, let's all be well.